So they must be introducing new characters soon, because there's only 2 other characters it'd be this time. What? Never mind. There's no doubt in my mind this is about to be peak. Who are we voting out? I'm gonna say Blondie is my vote. For no reason other than just gut reaction. Like, there's just some billionaire watching this from the shadows, and this is like their Squid Game. They're just doing it for their amusement, bro. Now, she does have suspicion, I gotta be honest. But I think it's the personality of trying to build alliances more than anything. Hey, if you're gonna die, at least the Gnosia be hot, huh? Absolutely, ma'am. You AI, you don't know what you want. Can't believe we got cock-blocked by AI. So, I guess Yuri will be the character who never betrays. It will always be like the MC. See, I thought Blondie was the MC. I should have stuck to my guns at the beginning. Hey, I'm okay getting it wrong. I really thought Blondie wasn't it. I still say we go do the freaky rumble in the bed. I'm okay with it. I really am. I'm okay with it. I love her though. She's such a fun character. Ooh, I wonder, will it look like he's the traitor this time? I mean, I'm not surprised, but I guess I was expecting more votes on Yuri. It's gonna be you this time, isn't it? I got no reasons other than gut reaction, and I'm just gonna stick to it this loop. Because rather than going the dominatrix route that SQ did last time, this is more of like trying to like softly navigate it. Basically, they're saying, hey, we can't just assume it was the same, like it's always going to be the same. We have to have reason to suspect this time around. The thing that I like about the show is I'll have such strong predictions about where it goes, and then they'll be like, no, it's not going there at all. But I don't feel disappointed. I'm just more like, oh, I didn't get it right last episode, but hey, I got it right from the beginning this time. So right now, we have a 50% accuracy. Oh, it's going to be the same characters every loop, and by the end of the 2nd episode, they've already introduced brand new characters. It's not Bro, any concerns I thought I might have that this would be a predictable show on how it would go went out the window by the end of episode 2. The fact that they're gonna roll different characters every loop, we might have anime of the season on our hands, I ain't gonna lie. Of course, if you want to see the full reactions over on Patreon, but let's jump into this and break it down. So I had some concerns about this new Among Us style anime, Gnosia, but after the first episode, I thought to myself, hey, I still got some concerns, but so far this is pretty good. But no, by the end of episode 2, there's no concerns. Because I thought to myself, okay, if you're gonna have a whodunit style show, and by the end of the first episode, the character SQ, you know, was the monster. Oh, but here's this loop mechanic. I kind of walked in, I was like, okay, if they don't make it predictable, they don't have it be the same character every time, there's hope. But I was still slightly concerned because there's only 5 characters, and 2 of which I guess could never be the monster. But I looked at the opening after the end of episode 1, and I was like, well, there's a lot of characters on screen, so I didn't know how it was going to be incorporated, but certainly not in the way they did it by the end of episode 2. So rather than it being the first person who did it SQ, it switched and it was this character Jinna, which I did predict. I got the prediction wrong in episode 1, got it right in episode 2, a little pat on the back, 50% accuracy, I'll take it. But then things are immediately different. Because during the 2nd loop, one of the characters basically laughs in the character Yuri's face, being like, I'll believe that you're looping, that makes sense. There's creatures that can do it, but you're kind of an idiot that you would just assume that things will always be the same as the last time. But it goes beyond just the, oh, it's not guaranteed the last person who betrayed you will betray you again. It's actually deeper than that, because timelines can certainly change, because this time, in loop 3, there's characters that were never there in the first 2 loops. We got an alien, we got a couple extra characters, like, they could have 100 new characters over the course of 21 episodes, because that's how long the show's supposed to be. So rather than a whodunit that's guaranteed to be predictable, because I was about to leave episode 2, I was like, okay, it's going to be predictable who's going to be the next traitor. Because it's clearly going to be the person with the earphones, I forget the name. But I was like, well, they're not going to jump back to SQ. But no, there's so much uncertainty. It's not guaranteed either that every episode will end a loop. It could be multi-part episodes for one loop. And the fact that it is going to be 21 episodes, they have a lot of opportunity to flesh things out. And the more I watch, the more I'm like, okay, Setsu as a character is the one who gave us the ability to loop. Is this like a Madoka Magica type situation where Homero's trying to like solve things? And then like I guess Yuri counts as Monica? Like that kind of feels like what's happening, but at the same time there's so much uncertainty. Kind of wild though, on the second loop, the person who literally set us up with success was the one who got voted out. Because I was convinced for a bit what was gonna happen was that the second loop was gonna go wrong because Yuri was like, no, 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 it's SQ. And then Yuri would get everyone to band together to vote SQ out. SQ would not be the Gnosia, and then everyone would vote Yuri out because of like, well, clearly the monster trying to eliminate us. Still liked what they did. This is going to be the type of show that you're going to have very strong predictions of where it will go, and then it won't go that way, and if you're like me, you're just going to be like, well, that's awesome, I didn't see that coming. Because that's basically the past 2 episodes in a nutshell. I watched episode 1 this past Friday, so just a couple days ago, and I was like, you know, I like this, but I'm glad I didn't watch it when it aired, because I wanted to have a couple of episodes to be able to formulate a proper opinion. And yeah, that was the appropriate thing for me, because now I have a very strong opinion that not only could this be one of the best anime of this season, potentially even anime of the season if you ask me. Some people say that's too much, look at blah blah blah. Hey, this is an anime season with an anime for everyone. There's so much variety. There's a lot of good picks for anime of the season. But in terms of letting my mind race and speculate, these are the types of shows that I tend to have the most fun with. Unfortunately, if it ain't isekai, my audience doesn't like to show up for things because they're degenerates. I don't know why. I love me some isekai, but goddammit, guys, you need to have variety in your tastes. I hope to do this one. I suspect this video will crash. You can prove me wrong. If you prove me wrong, I might even make it a Saturday show. For right now, I'm thinking maybe a Sunday show. But I like it. I really do. I think it's fun. I think, in terms of beauty, one of the best looking shows of the year. The best way I can describe the character designs, it's a mixture of Akadama Drive meets Vivi. If anyone remembers Vivi from Studio Wit, and Akadama Drive. Love that show. That's kind of like what it looks like to me. It's just a beautiful looking show. I like that there's like always glowing effects and stuff on the background. The music's fire, both the opening and ending songs, chef's kiss, it's brilliant. I'm liking this one a lot. The concerns I had, I think were reasonable concerns, given these types of shows typically are very predictable after the first bombshell, and I thought to myself, you know, once you know who the monster is it really going to be worth watching? And I saw a lot of people have similar concerns, but I think after episode 2, those concerns, yeah, they're out the window. Truck Crew and I already ran them over. We're just in for peak now. Watch my face be red next week when like episode 3 is like dog shit. I doubt it will, but wouldn't that be something? I don't know. I think this was awesome. Beautiful. Probably my favorite visually looking show of the season, if we're being honest. And to be honest, probably the show I'm having the most fun with in terms of new anime. Ain't gonna lie. Least wasn't even on my radar prior to the season starting. And now I'm like, where's the next 15 episodes? Goddamn. Let me know your thoughts on the past couple of episodes, and do you want more videos on this one on the channel? Because otherwise, I'm going to have to Patreon lock it only. Let me know your thoughts, drop a like, share your support, subscribe if you're new around here. Of course, Patreon, full live reactions, all this and more. Like I also like to give video shoutouts to my patrons. So today we got Sean1815, Gun Bunny, True Obelisk, Big Deval, Shasu Passin, and we also have A Barrett. So I appreciate the support, everyone. Please take care, and y'all have a good one.